All right, this is Matt Mrozik, aka MVM3897, and I'm about 2/3 of the way through my reviews for Wonderfest 2007. We're getting there. So these two pieces are from Monster Dork Studios, and the past 2 years I was there, I always went by their booth, and they had some really cool stuff. Just kind of characterizations of pieces. They have a really cool Scooby and Shaggy piece, and they have like. So when I was a kid, I actually need to get their Cookie Monster because Cookie Monster was my stuffed animal. And they have a really sick representation of Cookie Monster. Maybe that's why I haven't gotten it, because I don't want to ruin that childhood, remembering him as a child. But he's a cool piece. But this is Rick and, I always say her name wrong, Michonne from The Walking Dead. And these are just really cool pieces. They had the paint-ups they had on display were done in black and white, and they looked really, really fabulous. So let's look at Rick first, since I got the pair. And their pricing on these kits are really good. I want to say these were $65 a piece or $60 a piece. Really well, pricing is really good. So let's look at Rick first. And I did make a suggestion or one critique, not that they can go back and fix it. The only thing I wish they had on this sculpt was Rick's gun, because that gun is so iconic. He's always got that big ass gun. That was my only critique, but other than that, just a really neat piece. Now this is a characterization of Rick, so it doesn't look exactly like the character from the movie or from the show, but really done well as far as like the personality of Rick. Nice job on the stubble and the goatee and the beard and the hair, nicely done. The face looks great. It's kind of a nice chiseled look. And then you come down in here, his jacket, and he's got his badge. And then the base comes into like it kind of morphs into this like trees and roots with a zombie head at the bottom. And let's look at the molding. Very good overall. We got our mold line that we got to take care of. It comes up the side, comes through here. Maybe they should have cut the mold like right here on the seam of the jacket. But other than that, that's not, a little bit of sanding goes through here. And it gets lost up in the hair. Really, you don't see it too much. The camera keeps wanting to focus on the background, but looks good. And then on the other side, that mold line again comes around. You must be taking points from Paul Gill, because it comes around the ear, which is easy to clean up, through the jacket, down the side, and then through the tree. So there's a little bit of resin sludge right here. I gotta clip off and clean. Cool piece. And this there's like a brand, KL. I'm guessing that's a sculptor. I'm not sure. And then he's got his hat, and pretty cool. Really just need to clean up the edge where it has been molded. And I got a little chip in mine right here. You can see it there. So I may just kind of carve that out and make it look like it's been torn or tattered, or I may just sand it smooth. Who knows? But then it goes on his head, and it fits pretty good. I have to go through and maybe do a little. It can be real picky and go in there and fill that seam, and make it totally seamless. But yeah, he's a cool piece. And let's look at Michonne. So Michonne, thank God they included her sword, because you got to have that with Michonne. That's her, zombie killer. So that goes on the back. I put him to the side. Maybe my camera will focus more on her than the background. Let's back her up a little bit. So there's her sword, and then we get this little piece here, which also we got a dreadlock here that goes in. I think it comes in here. I have to go back and look at my reference photos where this goes in. I want to say it comes across. No, maybe it doesn't come across her face. It comes in somewhere. I have to figure it out. And then this piece right here, which is part of her jacket, I think. Let the look. Does it go? Or part of her scarf. But it's got the skate on there, so I can't put it on. But it pegs into there. Looks like it goes this way. But I could be wrong. So let's look at her face and her sculpt. Again, it's not a direct sculpt from the show, but you get that sense of her personality through the sculpt. Got a few bubbles in her chin and the bottom of her lip. No big deal. Take care of those with some Aves. Nice job on the dreadlocks. Lots of detail. Let's see on the back. Her jacket's cool. Kind of got some, you know, worn texture to it. It should have been beat up a little bit. What I love is they included the 2 zombies that she cut the bottom off and she carries, you know, drags them around. Really, really cool idea for a base. And again, minimal mold line. Let's see if I can find it. If they've done their job well, the mold line should be hard to find. So it comes through here, up to the zombie, kind of gets lost in the zombie's head a little bit in the texture. Comes up the side. It's nice they cut the mold back here behind the collar, so that's an easy fix, you know, and very minimal. And then it comes up the side of the collar, and then really in the hair you can't see it because it's so busy. Now I do have a little silicone in mine right here. So the next guy after me, after this pull, we'll be missing. We'll have a little resin sludge to clean. So I have a little silicone in here, right there. So I don't think this is towards the end of the molds because the detail's really good and it's sharp. This just may have been a case where there's so much detail in there that it just, the silicone. Now right here, there's some resin sludge I'll have to clean out that I'm seeing. So the pull before mine or before that, the silicone got pulled out of the mold. But yeah, so overall, really, really nice piece. Really cool. If you're a Walking Dead fan, should check them out. Really nicely done. So yeah, these are from Monster Dork Studios. I'll see if they have a Facebook page again, I'm not sure. And if they do, I'll send a link down below. But that's Rick and Michonne from the Walking Dead bust. Really nicely done. And I may attempt, I really like their black and white paint ups. I may attempt that, see what that looks like. But Matt Mrozek, aka MVM397, signing out for this one. Stay tuned for the next.